Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the national teams of France and Croatia. Дамы и господа, приветствуем сборные команды Франции и Хорватии.
Massimiliano Irati of Italy for a 14th time at this tournament is our video assistant referee just up the road to the IBC in Moscow. He has seen both of these teams multiple times as well. Well, how about for Croatia? Again, a lot of extra games, almost an entire extra game. Many of these players have faced, and yet no changes by manager Zlatko Dalic for this one.
And number 3, Strinic. That's one to watch today because he limped off in the 95th minute against England. And who's he up against today? Kylian Mbappé, the 19-year-old superstar. So how much does he have in the tank? How much help does he get defensively? This little midfield triangle, number 11, Brozovic, has been key. In any game that he has started for this Croatian team, they have not conceded more than 1 goal. He's going to be
stadium in front of 78,000 fans on a warm, muggy evening between national teams representing France and Croatia. And it's underway. Both teams in the colors for which they are known around the world. It is France in blue. Cup. In fact, for that matter, first team in World Cup history to advance to the final after trailing in 3 straight knockout stage games.
It's going to be a great one.
GT tripped up, and the first foul to have lifted the trophy as the captain, as he did in 1998. That's going to be a foul against Luka Modrić there, as Croatia thought. And it's Perisic who steps in front of Benjamin Pavard to knock it away. Mandzukic running with him. Varane the defender. Perisic just ran out of real estate there. As Croatia battled their way through to this final. Mandzukic couldn't do anything with that.
Looking for his team has been so important.
Strinic on the return from Rakitic, got inside Mbappé, who's able to close him down and prevent the cross. But it will. Modric, the in-swinger, trying to get there, beaten by Pavard. Giroud off the chest, trying to play for Pogba, does just find him. Rebic in the area, and then he hacks down Pogba. France 3 goals allowed in the win over Argentina, only 1 in the other 5 games. Clipped in, Perisic onside, if he can bring it down cleanly, he's going to run out of space. A little dangerous flash, though, by Croatia. Heavy touch there by Kylian Mbappé, but who plays overseas by his fellow players. Mandzukic is sandwiched, Rakitic into the space. Here comes Ivan Perisic. Rebic in the middle, Modrić as well. Perisic the cross, easily dealt with by Umtiti. We're so used to seeing the big boys of soccer, Germany and Brazil and Argentina, playing these types of games. Rising up, got a piece of it, Griezmann. Able to find Kylian Mbappé. Mbappé cutting it back on Strinic, holding him off with a stiff arm, trying to play for Griezmann. A touch from Rakitic. Couldn't do anything with it. Varane holds it in for Griezmann. Contact there with Brozovic. Free kick in a good position for France.
He's frustrated to give that free kick away.
Croatia, you see their entire team in that picture. Griezmann swings it into the opening goal. No one's entirely claiming it, but they don't care. It's France who's taking the lead.
The look on Zlatko Dalic's face tells you everything you need to know. Croatia have dominated this game throughout. France win 1 set piece. It comes in from Griezmann. There's bodies in the box, and it takes a wicked deflection here. It actually comes off Mandzukic, who gets the last touch. Nothing Subasic can do about it, and it's in the back of the net. What a cruel game at times. But France played direct. They gained an advantage. Griezmann goes down. He wins a free kick. And it's another set piece. And much like the game against Belgium, where they sat back, they soaked up pressure, they got 1 set piece, and they held on to that lead. Now it's up to Croatia to find a way
Luka Modrić, who was the assistant referee, that raised his flag to that. Foul on the outside by N'Golo Kanté. Now against Denmark via Luka Modrić. Will send this ball in. Header from Vida, comfortably over the bar. He's creating most of the attacking pressure. Matuidi knocks it away. Pogba into the space. Mbappé with Griezmann there, and a heavy lift. Ivan Rakitic looking to respond. Pogba running with him step for step. Rebic trip. Here it comes from Modrić. Body's flying. Lloris, a strong punch. Melvin trying to hold it in. Modrić stepping in on Mbappé, who got away. Advantage going to be played. Good tackle by Modrić to win it back when France thought they might have had the advantage. Maybe would have been happy enough with a free kick, because here come the Croatians again. Cross for Rock. Mandzukic in the middle. It's going to find the targets. Perisic. Some pressure from behind. N'Golo Kanté will earn the first yellow card of this World Cup final.
And that's significant.
Rakitic will run over it, try to unsettle the French defense. Modrić to the far side, header up in the air. Mandzukic trying to get something on it. Bounces down, Vida, a touch. Perisic through traffic, is tying the game! Ivan Perisic, 1-1 here in Moscow!
Oh, what a strike from Perisic, and he's showing you the muscle because he absolutely rips this strike. But it comes from the set piece. Rakitic moves over. That allows Vrsaljko to get around the back post. Head it back in a dangerous area. Keep it alive. Look at this first touch. Takes it back across Kanté, and then, oh yes, with the left foot, gets right through this. Kanté doesn't want to make a foul inside the box. The technique here to move it across, get it out of your feet, and then the laces right through the ball. And he just rifles this home. Have a look. Through traffic, it takes the slightest of touches there. You saw from Varane that took it past Lloris into the back of the net. And Croatia are level. Game on.
Fourth consecutive game in this World Cup knockout stage that Croatia have come back from a goal down. And Ivan Perisic, consecutive game in this World Cup knockout stage that Croatia. And we start back where we were. Pavard, did Mbappé get himself back onside? No, flags up.
Oh, nice little skill after. He was offside though, and I think
Antoine Griezmann in swinger, took a dangerous deflection there. Perisic, they're arguing for a handball, France. It's been given as a goal kick. And we will see in our information boards if there is a formal check. Yep, penalty. Penalty for France, given via video assistant. Griezmann dances once again. France leads once again.
another look at the penalty. It was the hand of Perisic, the left hand, and then it's Antoine Griezmann. Cool, calm, just tuck it away. Send Subas.
The knockout stages of a major tournament, including the European Championship. Perisic looking to get it back for Croatia. The cross in, miss hit by Rebic. Mandzukic couldn't react.
Oh, what a chance. Kylian Mbappé trying to play further up in these spots where he's picking it up now, but defensively, Croatia, time after time, they're getting balls into the box.
Mbappe's going to get there. He gets the cross in. Teammate Brozovic gets it clear. Rebic in a battle with Hernandez. Long sprint for both of them. He gets it out, loose ball. Rebic got. Well, it's looking long for Mandzukic. Hernandez is there. Mandzukic was tripped up. Modrić sending it into the back post. Header pinged around there. Pavard only as wide as Lovren off the back of Pogba. Fever the night before the game with England. Played through it. Another near post ball. Another crash of bodies. Giroud gets it away. Man light with Umtiti behind the goal. Rakitic again looking in. Dangerous ball and all the way wide. Long run to keep it in play. Back for Strinic. Knocked away by Mbappé, and Strinic just will haul him down with an arm to try to prevent the escape. What else would you want from the first half of a World Cup final? And it is France who go in the locker room with the lead. Let's send you back to Rob Stone and our Red Squad. Rob, you think about the players on this field, playing soccer as children in the backyard, in the back alley, wherever, dreaming of winning a World Cup.
Rebic and Perisic defend.
Giroud able to bring it down. Giroud has support from Griezmann. It'll drag him a bit wide. Griezmann taking it anyway, and a comfortable save. France trying to win it for the second time in their histories. Rakitic got it knocked away and played it back in. Ante Rebic now from an angle, tipped over. Hugo Lloris, so no saves from either goalkeeper in the first half. Too quickly in the second.
And it's the tempo from Croatia.
Modrić to the back post, bodies crashing in. Vida had a look at it. Just Rebic out of the traffic. Brozovic looking long. Perisic on the run. A touch from Varane. A touch from Hugo Lloris.
Oh, what a touch. For a striker.
Similar to how they started the first half, Modrić trying to drop it in for Rebic. Hernandez up in the air. Modrić wins it back in front of Matuidi. Modrić again the outswinger. This time looking near post. Griezmann was there, hit back in by Versaco. And Giroud brings it down for Pogba. Skipping away from Rakitic, playing in the space for Kylian Mbappé. Double go Vida. Not going to be able to stop him that way. Got to be careful. Save made Subasic. Griezmann then lost his footing on an empty net, trying to get back to the second ball.
And
we have now fans on the other side of the field. People have run. Strinic couldn't get it under control fast enough. Rakitic clipping it in from Mandzukic. Lloris was up for it. Didn't get much on that. Long run for Strinic. Mbappé ends up winning that duel, at least it. Shime Versaco. Luka Modrić trying to get away from the substitute in Zanzi. Able to play into the middle. Rebic trying to bring a bouncing ball under control. Mbappé running in. Mbappé cutting the byline. Now the cross. Griezmann, can he pick it up? His back's to goal. How about Pogba through traffic? Second chance for Pogba!
Paul Pogba starts this play with that diagonal pass right there. It opens up the Croatian defense on the counterattack. Mbappé does enough right here, 1 against 1. They try to find an angle and then just wait for Pogba to arrive. It doesn't come on the first one, it's blocked and then comes out, and then, oh, a little moment of class. Volley, what a ball. Paul Pogba.
And now his ball for Matuidi, sending it in. Mbappé trying to get there. Giroud to the far side. Griezmann waiting for it. Brozovic broke it up out for a corner. Opening goal that perhaps shouldn't have been a free kick. And then at one point when they had a counter on and there were people that ran on the field to stop it. In for Kylian Mbappé now. Mbappé!
Well, it's Luka Hernandez initially, just avoiding challenges, and he finds Mbappé in the middle of the field. And this is a solo effort from Mbappé. Just watch, creates a...
Mandzukic put it in!
What's he doing?
Everything! Holds everything! 22 minutes, and all of a sudden Croatia back within 2 goals, and we'll eat all of our words.
Oh my. Hugo Lloris. Have you opened the door? Well, Mandzukic is a striker. We talked about his work rate throughout this game. He doesn't give up on this play, but it's just so nonchalant from Lloris. His first touch isn't a good one because it takes him directly in front of the play. It cuts all of his angle. He has no options on. Tries to get a little cheeky there. And Mandzukic just pokes that one home.
In the play for Croatia. Modrić off the chest, got away from Tolisso. Modrić able to reverse a cross in, up in the air by Veron to the far side. Rakitic trying to get out of the referee's way, and then he put the shot just wide. They're arguing for Perisic, and they're arguing for a handball they're not going to get. As Mbappe's running away from Srinic, Vida waiting for it, as is Lovren. Mbappé almost left the ball behind him. Kramaric on the ball, and Zonzi fronting him. Kramaric trying to clip it in. Piazza's first touch is not clean enough.
That wasn't a good one, wasn't it? His first touch. Because
The change for Croatia. Pogba, that's going to be a foul. His goal, as it stands, the winner. The third for France, and that went too soon. And a theatrical response by Ivan Rakitic that the referee had said, you're going to win. Fekir, a little bit of a move around Brozovic. Rakitic, that's going to be a foul. Free kick for France. Since Uruguay in 1950. To play in the final match of a World Cup. Griezmann stepping in. Fekir able to hold off the defender, letting fly. Perisic crossing in. Mandzukic not going to get Kramaric. Able to pull back on Griezmann. Rakitic, a lot of traffic in there. He's letting fly, trying to catch Lloris unsighted, but it sails out on this knockout stage of the World Cup. Tolisso, big shout as he was fouled by Vrsaljko. Trying to glide away from Brozovic. Vrsaljko, his club teammate, late to get there.
yeah, he's going to get a yellow card here.
It has, with 90 seconds still left, delivered. How about one from Pogba? Missed it. Was that a handball? They popped up on.
It actually did look like it hit his hand, but he didn't know anything about it till late.
And meanwhile, Pogba able to shepherd that out. And now has guided them to a title. Late cross in. Lloris in chase is going to get there. And this is a generation of. A last look at the watch from referee Nestor Pitana. A final whistle. France have won the World Cup.
Of the FIFA Young Player Award is Kylian Mbappé.